Hello, everyone. This is Duran's Healing, and welcome to tonight's Healing Circle. For those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel, where I provide weekly energetic updates for the collective. And as I began to blaze this fire tonight, gather around and contribute your very powerful energy. Whether it be a like, a share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your worlds. And with that being said, I want to jump right into the stones to see what's going on out here in the cosmos. And the message that's speaking the loudest is coming from your spirit guides, your ancestor team, or your higher team, and they're landing itself in the earth. You're making your landing, finally grounding yourself to the paradigm energetically. Yeah, and this is a very unique process because what I'm sensing here is that you have lived out in the spirit world for quite some time, spending and turning your energy, cultivating and developing the spiritual side of you to a higher frequency. But now that the stones are turning and saying to me that your energy is now being felt, or will be felt depending on where you are. And this is quite unique because there are two stones that are on the opposite ends. It's almost like a plane landing, and the aircraft marshaller is guiding this plane in with its lights. Yeah, that's what I'm sensing here. And quite uniquely is your path of clarity in your clarity stone. As you descend, as your energy integrates itself with the frequencies around you, your sight, your clarity around what you're about to do is starting to hit you. Who you are, you're starting to feel that energetic wavelength as your energy grounds itself here. Quite uniquely, I would like to start with the stone that is about the path of wisdom that you're on. You see, you know about your frequency. You know there's a certain depth that is within you that almost makes you a warrior, prepared for the task at hand because you understand the spiritual mission that you're on. See, that is what's grounding. But the energies below tells a larger story about the energies that you will soon feel or are feeling at this time. And it starts with this energy surrounding the spiritual element of your frequency. Yeah, your otherworldly relationship that you have. Like, this is a part of your identity. This is part of who you are. And though some of you in the collective may have held this part of you off to the side, it is quite developed. Developed in a way that the energies around you in the cosmos is working in collaboration with this frequency. And it pulls in this magical component that is often minimized or reduced down to something intangible. It's bigger than it just being intangible. It's an entire world of different energies and frequencies that you're able to communicate with. That's what I'm sensing here. And there's this pull that you're always drawn towards when it comes to matters of magic, when it comes to the world of the impossible. And it quite literally fuels your heart. It sparks your interest. It lights you up in a way that you cannot find yourself living life without this piece of the pie, without this elemental component in your world, because it fuels you up in the highest way. And it's due to the fact that it gives you a creative element where you can express yourself out. That almost allows this frequency to bypass the physical or the current collective consciousness. This is where this energy is taking you or allows you to be more free, is what I'm seeing here. And this expression of your energy cultivates your light. It cultivates your power to stand strong, to stand confident in who you are. What I'm also seeing here in the way that the stones are falling is that you come with a level of depth. By way of this spiritual connection and your expression of your creativity. And people who do not have the capacity to dive deep or to have this depth cannot maintain a certain level of connection with you. They can meet you on a certain level, but they can never see the deepest part of who you are. I don't know, what I'm sensing here is like if they cannot swim in the 8 feet, in 12 feet of water, they will not be able to reach you at a certain level, meaning that they may only engage with you in small talk at certain capacities, knowing how your day is, communicating with you about the weather. But those who have the capacity to dive further, they know that you're someone of power. They know that your energy is on a certain vibration that is unmet by any other frequency that they have ever come in contact with, because many people cannot cross this threshold. And they know this energy, they know this frequency is something powerful. And for you, it doesn't appear that way. No, because of these 2 stones here that is holding up your power, which is your brilliance and your path of healing, which suggests to me that the brilliance in you keeps you going. It keeps you motivated because you look towards the light. You look towards the northern star. You look to the things that heals you, that makes you feel good about yourself. And you desire to help others feel good. This is your ascension process that keeps you radiating above on a higher level. Not only that, this energy goes down. Though it is rising up, it is going down to the depths of your frequency, signifying or honoring really the depth of your frequency. And it's because of your healing journey. See, it's going down this far because of what you have gone through. You've endured a lot. You have elevated and advanced yourself on your journey to gain a wealth of wisdom, a wealth of knowledge. You know a lot about many different things, and you can articulate it on a level to where you have mastered understanding the level of spirit, the level of energy, making you almost like a shaman, making you like a guru. In the space and time that your healing journey has landed you in this current thread of consciousness. And these 2 stones here are propelling or holding up your power. That lets me know your desire to excel and keep going. No matter how hard the journey was for you, you didn't stop. You didn't allow these energies to make you feel less than. Instead, you turned it like an alchemist in your favor, giving you your power, a power of confidence to ground you in security, no matter how high the tide rise, no matter how low the waves go. You have the energetic frequency that I'm seeing to keep it at a certain level. Your energy stays at a certain frequency to maintain a balance, to hear and receive what this person or these energies' true message is, what they're truly saying behind the hostility, behind their emotions. It's like that spiritual energy in them. That's what you weed out or search for. This is the depth in you that allows you to see the depth within others. This is powerful. This is your power. And they're highlighting this at this particular moment because there is an extended thread of consciousness that is flowing even further, connecting you to your sophistication. And the doll that represents you is face down in the deepest part of the ocean, meaning that you can expand yourself out and hold the space for many people, many energies. It's like you're holding the energetic container for the paradigm around you to allow others the opportunity and the space to rise up. You're showing them the way. And it's because of your sophistication, your mind, because this stone is at your head. There's something knowledgeable in your spiritual understanding that knows that your power is not only lies in your depth, but it also lies in your capacity to maintain a frequency for others to follow, a guiding light, a guiding source for the paradigm around you. But I'm very interested about this level of sophistication because you're able to do this because of your genius. And I don't know what it is, but I'm very interested by it. What is this sophistication stone about for the collective? And in terms of your sophistication stone, the cards that came out were Quantum Leaps, Feel Your Way Through It, Flooding, Destination, DNA, and Turbulence. And what I'm downloading here is that the obstacles or the hurdles in your path, in your world, along your spiritual journey wasn't just missions or things that you had to deal with. What I'm seeing is that these experiences in your world were here to help you take these leaps beyond the threshold of time and space, elevating you, advancing you throughout different levels and different wavelengths on your path. It's almost like you were skipping grade levels. Once you accomplish one mission, or one hurdle, or one very difficult obstacle in your path, you were able to advance. Not just one grade level, but you were taking leaps, light years in the current consciousness, and you did not know it. But what you were doing was feeling your way through it. You allowed your intuition to guide you beyond certain situations, guide you out of certain relationship dynamics and friendships groups that made you feel like you were in a tumultuous space, flooding you with a different level of wave and emotions. Yeah, but truth of the matter here, you was on your way. You was on a higher mission that was guiding you to the destination of your calling, because DNA came out. It's about your soul mission. It's what's in your blood. It's what you were called to do. And though the turbulence in your world were really quite tumultuous, but it has advanced your level of sophistication, your level of genius, your level of wisdom that has given you an insight about people, places, and things in a way that was never felt before. It's like when you speak, people can feel you. And they never would have thought you would be a person that carries this level of depth. You don't look like what you've been through is what I'm seeing here. But if you can write a book and tell people the amount of gauntlets that you have defeated, they wouldn't even believe you. But the testimony in your journey has everything to do with the narration of your experience, narrating what it means to be a spiritual healer, undergoing many challenges that are advancing you and have advanced you beyond the quantum level, to where the cosmos are saying that you have successfully advanced yourself, successfully gained a level of knowledge so potent it has turned itself over to a genius. It has turned itself over to a level of sophistication, mastering the art of spirit. Period. And that's why you're able to hold this container and hold this level of power for the paradigm around you. And that is why this section of energy is narrating or telling you what you're landing. You'll be able to articulate this to people as you ground yourself into reality, as you integrate yourself back amongst the masses. Because some of you are doing that right now. People may be getting in contact with you, asking you, where have you been? What are you doing? Why haven't we heard from you? But you were doing and handling spiritual matters. Yeah, that is one of these lights that are guiding your plane down to reality. Very interesting. And if you stayed thus far, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. And I would like to dive back into the song to see what this other side of the light that is guiding this plane down the landing strip is about. And this stone speaks to your path of clarity, your identity, your belonging. And the message is saying that you have a place here. You belong on this earth. Not only that, you have a mission that you're gaining awareness about as your energy integrates itself with the type of people and the community you're around. The very people who are asking for you, they don't know why they're asking for you, but it's because they missed your energy. They missed your frequency, signifying your belongingness, your identity in the very place that you may have felt like you weren't in place, feeling like a sore thumb for most of your life. But now the stars are telling you this out of placeness was because you were handling matters of the spirit. But now you're making your landing, and this energetic current is rising up, is ascending to the fire, to the spirit world. And your second ancestor stone is kicking in to say, as you land, as you ground yourself, there's no need to worry about who you are at your fullest capacity. You don't have to hide certain parts of yourself, certain sections or segments of yourself, because what I'm sensing here is that you may have compartmentalized or held back this spiritual side of you, this wild side that thrives in freedom in the spirit world. But they're saying is that there is a layer of energetic protection that you will find when you land yourself. So you don't have to be guarded. You don't have to hide yourself in this way. Because there is a nurturing and protective energy that is watering your gift to say that there is something hereditary that is coming from generations above you, before you, that is nurturing and providing a very particular gift that will cement itself down to the paradigm once you land. You have to land first before it's released. And they're nurturing it. They're ensuring that this gift that will energetically funnel to you be protected. It will be. But I'm very interested to see what this gift is about that's coming from the fire. The spirit world is in the spirit world right now, being nurtured and cultivated. Though your energy carries it, the dispensing of it It's still being cooked up a bit. They're waiting for the right time. Yeah, you have to land first. You have to get off the plane and get your bag first before it's released. But I'm interested to see what this gift is about. What is this gift that's landing itself in the fire about? And in terms of your gift, the cards that came out were sensitivity, written in the stars, course of action, harsh, tend to the fire in you, and destabilizing. And what I'm downloading here is that some of you in the collective have a very sensitive energy. You can pick up on frequencies and energies well in advance. Not only that, like you can sense when a person's energy is calibrated at a certain way. There's something about the sensitivity of your frequency here that is serving as a gift, because written in the stars came out. You can even pick up on energies that are flowing through the cosmos. And you may not understand why you're feeling away, why you're thinking a certain thought. It's because the sensitivity of your energy has the capacity to pull in and to tap in on all of these different elements that are coming from the people around you, but also coming from the energetic frequencies that are radiating throughout the cosmos. And not only that, it's like you can get downloads about certain situations, certain events that you're not even connected to. And you're wondering, why am I thinking about this person? I haven't heard from them in ages. And you randomly have this dream, the sensitivity of your frequency that's putting you on a course of action that may appear in the paradigm that you live in the current 3D as harsh, as heavy, almost as burdensome to have all these messages and frequencies come to you. But what the higher energy is saying about this gift is that you have to tend to it. Tend to this fire in you. And don't allow the distractions from the frequencies around you to muddy your mind, to destabilize you. I know it's heavy and I know it may sound easier said than done, but you're on the right path. There's something about tending to the fire in you, and I'm getting to a different download from here. On one end, I'm getting that some of you may have this burning sensation in your spirit that always drives you, that always pushes you in a certain direction. This is the GPS system that is funneling or creating this engine or this course of action for you to go in a certain way. Trust it, lean in on it, and you will see the blossoming or the stabilization of whatever this energy is trying to materialize. That's one download. And the other download that I'm getting is that now is the time for you to properly tend to yourself. Take care of yourself and the desires of your heart, and not rely on this energy within you to always put others first. This is a pivotal and a very key time in the cosmos that's saying that your energy needs to be focused. You have something, a gift within you that requires your undivided attention to bring it out, to funnel it, to tend to it. The fire stays lit because you keep adding the wood. And when it gets low, you add more. This is the same energy you need to have when it comes to your very own frequency. When you're feeling depleted, take a break. Take a nap. When you're feeling hungry, when you're feeling like your spirit needs to be fed, do whatever you need to feed it. Listen to soundful music. Listen to messages that fuels your frequencies, your vibration, so that you're not constantly destabilized. You have to counter that so that you can drive in what you're here to ground, which is your frequency to this planet. Period. Very large message, you guys. Thank you all for being here and joining me in tonight's healing circle. And with that being said, I'm going to take this time to come down and close out tonight's healing circle. And I will see you all at the next.